don't mind the mess. So I did a quick ad hoc, or whatever, a quick demo of what I'm gonna do, and this is it. 2 motors, a couple worm to 24 tooth gears that are self-enclosed, which we got from those sets way back when. 1 RCX, 2 motor outputs, 1 for up and down and 1 for spinning around. So if we just hit the watch the RCX, or direct control of the RCX, this is the slowest speed. This would be faster. I don't think I need to go faster. So it's gonna be a speed 1. Okay, and then that stops. And then this is up. Let me just get that thing pointed at you. So that goes up and it goes down. So that's going to be on a random thing. So you wave your hand, it's going to go left or it's going to go right, it's going to go up or it's going to go down. The issue that I had originally on this one, on this build, without making it completely overcomplicated, is it has a stop. Like, I got a friction, a clutch gear in there, a white clutch gear in there. So when it comes down, it hits this little blue bar and it can't go down any farther, which is fine. But when it goes up, it keeps on going up until it goes backwards. And I have never, ever been able to, this is a long time ago. I remember this, is I never had a good way of putting a stop on the other side to stop it from going all the way backwards. Now, what I can try to do is I can try to make it so it doesn't matter which way it's facing, right? But I think that just looks stupid. So, I don't know. I'm color me undecided. I'd rather just have it go like from 90 to like almost 0 or 10 degrees, and that's it. Or even straight up. But it is something I'm going to have to work out, and this is why I love the old RCX. This is there we go. That motor sound though. I'm just going to let it come around back to place U. What I can try to do, I did this before, is I have a motion sensor. I cannot remember how to code it in the RCX, but I bought it off of one of those third-party vendors that Lego supported back in the day. It senses the infrared heat coming off a body, and so you can use it as a tracker. And so I have the radar just follow you as you walk past. I think that's a little too much. But this is a good start for my first night. I think I got until November. But in the end, it's going to look something like this, I think. And then I just have to get the sensor ready and waving your hand, and it will move. Or it will stop, and then you can stop to start it. It's basically going to be the same. It's basically going to be the same coding as the moving art. And this will also, happiness for me, add 1 more RCX to the layout. So it'll be 3 RCXs. And of course, the more RCXs in the layout, the happier I'm going to be. So again, end state, at least 4 RCXs I have plans for. There may be more. And if there's more, then I'm going to have to get another power bar because I've used up all my power bar plug boards. But anyway, this was a good start tonight, and I'm happy to see this thing working. And now I'm just going to clean up the mess of my building area. I actually got to use a 10 by 20 plate today just because it was easier to build on that, and it was just very convenient. So I was using that to build on the demo this, but now it's self-sufficient. I think I have a pretty good idea of like not making a huge enclosure because it's like a radar dish on the moon, so I don't have to enclose everything, but make it look more classic spacey. The build is very, very simple. So worm to 24, The axle goes here to this crown gear, which goes to that crown gear, which I can't do it because which is a 10L axle that goes right through up to this worm gear, to this 24 tooth clutch gear, which makes this thing go up and down. Of course, I can do that without the clutch. The other side, again, worm to 24, and that comes inside to this crown gear, which goes to this guy, which comes up to this guy, which spins this guy, which spins the entire thing. So it's an extremely simple gear train. It's basically symmetrical, except that the radar dish is not in the middle. It's on this guy here. And this is one of those fancy gears that there's no actual hole in the middle. It's just a hole, a friction peg hole. And it has this 16 tooth gear that has all the little tiny nubs on it, which I put a 1x4 Technic half plate. I don't know if there it is. You can see it. And of course, it's got the stud, which plugs into the stud hole on this thing. So it will rotate. It'll also come off. I haven't bothered locking it in yet. I'm going to lock it in at some point. I'm just going to put like a bushing on top here. And I will figure out how to make a stop at the top. Just because I don't want it to go bend over backwards. So that's it. Pretty simple. I did this one originally years ago at one of our ad hoc layouts before even the square, the 12.5 by 12.5 was built before then. And I remember building it. So it was before 2010, the last time I built one of these. The actual radar dish and mechanism here was identical. But what I had is I had two motors that were over in the station, and I had the big, huge 32L axles that came out and went through about 5 of these little things, so they would all spin at the same time and go up and down at the same time. It looked great. Just after all those gears, there's a lot of it was just the axles were twisting because of all the friction on the gears and going through all the different Technic bricks. So anyway, that's it. That's all. Nice short video. Talk to you guys soon.